48, so let's bring in meteorologist Alan Rose. And Alan, thanks to an old high school friend, I've got tickets tomorrow night, but tonight and tomorrow, rain might be a bit of a problem for these games.
Tony, unfortunately, folks might have to head indoors. Now, of course, in this typical summer pattern with the monsoon, storms are most prevalent during the afternoon to early evening hours. Tonight, the game begins at 7 o'clock. Still some scattered storms up there at Coors Field. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Saturday, the game's moved up an hour to 6 p.m. and still the chance of scattered storms early. I think we'll see drying skies as we head past sunset both nights. Now, here in the Springs, we're also tracking the potential for some strong to severe storms, not just today, but into the upcoming weekend as well. As we narrow down the timing this afternoon, beginning about 1-2 o'clock near the mountain zones, continuing up until about 8-9 o'clock for I-25, with isolated storms on the plains continuing well past 9 o'clock, even into the early hours of our Saturday morning. So a lot of this is just going to depend on location, all complements of the monsoon. That brings in a risk of burn scar flooding, as well as low and severe risk today that could include 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Things are relatively quiet across the state this morning after some early morning showers out east. Most of those are dissipating and lifting off to the north and east into parts of Kansas and Nebraska. Right now, 63 degrees under partly cloudy skies here in the Springs. Temperature-wise, we're pretty similar to yesterday's cool down, up around 84 today. Drier skies and upper 50s overnight tonight, with Saturday looking stormy anytime after about noon, 1 o'clock. In Puebla right now, we are at 65 degrees with mostly clear skies this morning in the Steel City. You'll be warm, but not nearly as hot as those triple digits we saw earlier in the week. 88 your high today with some scattered storms this afternoon. I think storms are more numerous on Saturday with highs back in the middle to upper 80s. The monsoon pushing into the state, pumping in that moisture from the Pacific and Gulf, all rotating around that trough of low pressure off the western U.S. And for us today, in terms of timing, again, we're going to watch the mountain zones, the Pikes Peak region, for storms to form anytime between about 1 and 3 o'clock. Now, I think we won't see as much heavy rain down south of Highway 50 as what we saw yesterday, but all it takes is one healthy downpour over a fresh burn scar to trigger some flooding. So we'll be watching the Aspen Acres burn scar closely today. They are back under a flash flood watch beginning at noon. As you make our way towards tomorrow, I think a better threat for some heavy rain producing thunderstorms. Some of these storms could be on the strong to severe side with hail up to 1.5 inches in some spots. And as for the burn scar threat throughout the weekend, it does become more elevated both Saturday and Sunday. There's a look at your highs today: 70s, 80s, and low 90s. On the Outage report, no change here throughout the week. Medium concentrations of grass and ragweed. Now, temps will cool further through the weekend. Sunday's the coolest day, but could also be the wettest in the afternoon, high of around 79. Also looking at a cooling trend this weekend with strong to severe storms possible Saturday, heavy rain and low 80s Sunday afternoon. And Kansas City will track those 80s right on through the weekend and into next Monday, with 90s making a comeback under dry skies Tuesday to Wednesday. In Woodland Park here, a near daily threat of showers and storms over the next 7 days.